and welcome. How's everybody today? Wrapping up some chores here. Checking in on see what all my new friends are doing. And I thought we would do a walkabout. See if we get anybody on here. Hopefully. Finley, what's up, bud? You loving the pumpkin pie? Huh? You just loving it? Well, hey guys, hello and welcome. How is everybody? We're here, guys. We're at What If Acres. Now, don't judge me. I have lots of cleaning up to do. And all the pumpkins you see out there, I just did that here a little bit ago. I'm still collecting pumpkins, and these guys are absolutely loving it. There is the two donkeys. Now, remember, the one closest to me doesn't actually belong to me. That's Fireman, which is the father to that one. Actually, I have it backwards, looking through my camera. This is Elliot. He's the baby boy, and that's Fireman, the dad. So, and they need they need a good brushing. So I'm hoping to catch up on all of that stuff. But like I said, I just wanted to jump on here and say, hey, right? So this looks a whole lot different than Texas, right? There's all this white stuff on the ground. But really who I want you to meet is our special little guy that we've been talking about. Special little guy. And that would be Sir Sinko. I say, what's going on, right? I seen that. Hey. There is some hay going on around here. I just put some fresh in the feeder, actually. That is Mr. Finley. And guys, don't judge him. The man loves his pumpkin pie in the afternoon. So, he loves his pumpkin pie. But that's Sir Finley. He's our Scottish Highland. Miss Cindy is his mom. But she has letting us to take care of him. So, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And then over here's our special little guy who, that's Mr. Sinko, right, bud? You're just our special guy and we love you so much, right? Can I say hello to you? Yes, you want to say hello? I know you're enjoying your pumpkin too. And this is something him and I do. I can't explain why we do it, but it's what we do. But yeah, we love him, guys. He's 3 years old. He's a Holstein, and you can tell that he's a special little guy. He is a steer, but Cinco de Mayo, right? Yes. Right, buddy? Say right. That's one of our goats. That is Sir Twizzler. He is a La Mancha. He's also about the same age, about 3. So, as you guys know, La Manchas normally get really, really big as far as goats go. Hopefully, he does not get that big. I know, right? I'm like Finley. I like pumpkin pie. We're trying to watch his waistline a little bit. But he's, like I said, he's munching down on some pumpkin pie. And then on occasion, you guys are going to get to see these guys being naughty. These two. Yes, I absolutely saw Chuck and Tex and all the things. Yes, I did. Hey, Sue. How are you, girl? So Sue is one of the fine folks that came and helped take care of this place while we were gone. She's in upstate New York, which is probably even colder there. But, right, it's almost Christmas. And then we can go over here. Like I said, guys, this pasture, I plan on dragging it this weekend. Oh, don't worry about being late. You're never late. You're just in time. And then we go over here, and we're going to see our 2 roosters, Larry and Mo. We did have 3, but I lost one. His name was Rico. Hi, guys. Are you just so busy? Yes, absolutely. The keys are mailed back. Yes. I don't know if he got them. And then what we'll do is we'll walk in and see some of our goats. I want you guys to meet Mama. We got to meet Mama. Mama's so. Long story short, let's see. Long time ago, far, far away, I met Sir Oreo at the Pennsylvania State Farm Show. He was a snuggling goat at the Steinmetz Family Farm stand, and that's how this whole thing started. So, in the midst of all that, I decided that I needed to try to find Oreo's mom. It's crazy. So, Jay Steinmetz, the owner of Steinmetz Family Farm, for you that don't know, knew which farm Oreo came from. And since then, we purchased another goat from them. And I reached out to the lady, the original owner of Oreo, and said, do you still have Oreo's mom? And she's like, no, I sold her. Like, oh, all right. So then I gave her my information. I said, well, if you're ever here or whatever, you know, I would love to get a hold of Oreo's mom. Because as you guys know, Oreo is absolutely world famous. World famous Oreo. So anyhow, I don't know, a few months went by and I got a message from the lady and she said, hey, Oreo's mom's available. Oreo's mom was out towards Pittsburgh. So got a hold of that lady, loaded up. We went out to Pittsburgh and picked her up. We think Mama is probably about 9 years old. And the last baby she had, she miscarried. So Mama no longer is in the business. But since all our boys are fixed here, we have nothing to worry about. And we went and picked up Mama, and she's been with us ever since. And she's a special little gal. Now, she doesn't like to come out here early in the mornings because, you know, ladies like to put their face on. They like to look pretty for the world. So she's slow at coming out in the morning, and she's retired. So she can do whatever the heck she wants to do. Right now, she's eating, and I'm going to take you, hi guys. That's like double trouble right there staring at you. But we're going to go in and see Mama. Hopefully you guys will love her as much as we do. So, she is smart, absolutely. So, let's go in here and see these other guys. They still got their head in the grain buckets. So, can you guess which one Oreo is out of these two? Yes, you're Oreo. That's Joseph. He's another La Mancha. That's why his ears aren't docked or cut or anything like that. That's how a La Mancha goat is born. Now we're going to go in because she gets her own special room to eat. Guys, this is our sweet Mama. Yes. Come here, sweetie. Hi, precious. Oh, yes. Oh, you're such a sweet girl. Yes, you are. And we love you so much. Yes, we do. Oh, yes. Did you have some of your grains? Oh, you ate quite a bit today, sweetie. Good job. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Thanks for jumping on and saying hello. If you don't know, this is Oreo's mom. Her official name is Lightning, but I call her Mama because she is our sweet Mama. La Mancha goats are pretty. Now, she is a Nigerian dwarf, but we do kind of like our La Manchas. I think we've been fairly lucky. I think maybe our La Manchas. Oh, no, we're not going in there to pick on your mother. Sometimes she needs some time out from you guys. So, guys, the reason I keep her in her own little room is these two vultures will go in there and take the food right from her. Yes, you. He looks innocent, but he's not. So this is our feed setup. I try to get their feet up off the ground. They have a heated water bucket in here. That's their minerals. They have a salt lick out there. and we try to keep stuff fairly clean. That's another hay rack for them, for like Mama when she don't like to go out in the morning. So, and then over here is normally where Twizzler eats, but he's already done. Yeah, so now what's going to happen is there you go. That's what's going to happen. You guys are going to hear them making jokes about 2-ton Oreo and all the things. Hey, Twiz, what's up, bud? Rebecca, you're Joey. You're Rebecca's favorite. So can you act like you have some sense, sir? Can you act like you have some sense? Well, guys, it will get cleaner. I'm going to top dress. I will top dress this. And actually, that door, it's supposed to warm up around here tomorrow. But I think I'm going to put them plastic strips in and make sure the goats will come in and out. But that gets really drafty in here. Now, it is definitely warmer inside of this shed versus what it is outside. Really? Really, you two? By the way, how's my signal and my audio today? I'm just curious. Sometimes when I get in the shed here, it's not real great. So I'm just curious how everything seems. Good? Okay, great. Thank you, guys. 10-4, buddy. Loud and clear. I love it. I love it. Okay. No, we're not coming out. So for those of you that are new, this area out here, you can see that there's, now like I said, everything needs cleaned up. Don't judge me. But as you see, there's fence posts all along there. I didn't get all the fencing up, but eventually this whole area is also going to be for the goats, all right? So the goats will have a whole nother area, and my hopes are that I can grow some nice grass out here, and it'll be another place for them to play. I'm going to set up a little playground stuff out here. So that will be, this will also be a goat area, okay? Now, over here, eventually, this was a garden. And sweet Janice, if you guys were here for a little bit, Janice was here about a week before I left, and she stayed for a few weeks. She was right over there in her RV. She started weeding and cleaning up all these flower beds for us. So this is going to be a garden area slash over here. Have you guys heard Jaden talk about ducks? Jaden wants ducks. This will eventually be Jaden's duck pond, and hopefully he'll take good care of it. So yeah, I think the garden will be we're gonna have to get some of our friends to help us, because neither Mary or I are really good at that kind of stuff. Now, one thing I know that Mary really wants is some sunflowers. So I think you may see a lot of sunflowers. We have some friends that want to plant some stuff that the ruminant animals can eat that is healthy, a natural dewormer. So we are going to entertain that idea as well. Yes, there are goldfish in that pool. So lots of them. So yeah, that's kind of it in a nutshell, guys. Now, you know what I could do, but I'll probably lose signal. And also, for my friends that are from Mr. Lester's channel, you guys may remember the Argo. Well, guys, now there's tools in the back of it because I use it a lot. I do not know what I would do without this machine, but this was Lester's. He gave it to us to use, and I do not know what I would do without it. I honestly don't. So, like I said, some of you may remember this from being in Texas, but it's here in Frigid, PA now, and it's a lifesaver. It is an absolute lifesaver. So, we're glad to have it. Pumpkins are absolutely... I'm glad somebody said that, because, guys, I put a list out on like our little neighborhood watch where we live. And wait till you see what I got. I just picked these up today. Ta-da! We got more pumpkins, guys. These guys are going to have pumpkin pie for a while. And then also, I don't know how many know, but also Christmas trees. Christmas trees are great for goats as well. So I also put a note out to everybody that said, hey, as long as it's not spray painted, doesn't have a bunch of, slipped. As long as it don't have a bunch of garland or whatever on it, I'll take Christmas trees too. Pumpkins for days. So these guys will be happy with that. The Argo's absolutely a blessing. Absolutely a huge blessing. No tinsel. Thank you. Thank you, Ann. Yes. Yes, no tinsel. And I know some people, if they put that, you know, some people like spray paint them pink or whatever. Ooh, that's a good thing that's something I didn't think about, that the ducks could actually sneak out and go up to the pool. That's something we will, no fake snow. Yes, that is something we will absolutely have to, think about. Thank you for that. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Ideas and stuff like that. So yeah. So thank you for that. I didn't catch the name. No fake snow. Absolute. No chemicals. If it's not just a Christmas tree that had the stuff taken, basically a naked Christmas tree. Yes, absolutely. That's a good point too. The hooks. Absolutely. No pot-bellied pigs. I had a nice sit-down talk with Jamie about pigs, and I just don't think pigs are for us here personally. So, I think we will visit places that have... I love them. I think they're cute. I have no... hang on, guys. Let me see. This might be Mary. Hang on. Hello? Good. I'm on a live right now if you want to jump on there, and then I could call you back. All right, bye. That was Mary. She'll probably be popping on here. Like I said, I love the pigs, but they're just not for me. An emu, absolutely. I would love a pair of emus, absolutely. But guys, as I've said, I really don't want to add anything before winter's over, because here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you my reasoning behind it. Suppose one of these guys gets sick. Now, I hope to God they don't. I'm not wishing it on anybody, or one of the goats, and I end up with a hefty vet bill. We are not the kind of people that come on here and say, oh, we're not, I don't want to do a GoFund. Like, we did do a GoFundMe for the fence, but a friend set that up. I never expected it. And because of that, we have way more fencing out here. This whole property is all but fenced in. So I just don't want to do that. I'm happy with what we have. I would absolutely love more cows. I love cows. I think cows are my things. You know, when we Texas, we fell in love with the horses, but as you guys can tell, we are absolutely not set up for horses at this point. And I will not bring an animal in here that I cannot take care of, that we can't take care of. Hey, there's the other sweet mom. Everybody say hi to Mary. Let's welcome Mary. There we go. Yes, yes. All right, now pay attention to me. Quit paying attention to Mary. Hey! I do plan on pouring a concrete slab, but here's the problem, guys. The ground's froze. I didn't expect it to get this cold this quick. Normally in Pennsylvania, you don't see this till like January. So I was actually thinking today. So for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, in this area right here, I want to put a carport up to cover my feeds and my waters. Like, to protect this from the rain and the snow. I don't like my hay to get wet. If it gets wet, I pretty much ditch it. I do not like wet hay. I don't even want to have to think about mold and all the things. So I'm kind of fussy about that kind of stuff. I'm also fussy about my waters. And as we know, when the sun hits the waters in the summertime, it can promote algae. So at some point, there's going to be a carport here. Originally, I was just going to set it up and, anchor it down. But then I thought, I'm kind of a clean freak, guys. Like, I don't like them walking around in their own poop to eat. I know it don't look like it right now. But the ground's frozen. It snowed. It's been cold. I didn't expect anybody to hook, drag up, and do the things that we do. So I need to catch up with that. But then I thought, if I have a concrete pad here, a couple things. It's good for their hooves. It's good that I can keep it clean, and I will have something that I can anchor the carport to. Now, the carport's here, guys. We got it. We bought it. It's sitting here. It needs put together and set up. And we should keep a tally on the bleach bottles, right? Okay. Now, somebody's being funny, so now I got to show you something. Hopefully, it didn't get moved. Now, when you walk in the camper, you're going to see, because I've been in and out winterizing it, because it's cold here, guys. When Miss Sue left the camper, it was absolutely spotless. It was cleaner when I came back than when I left it. So we should all thank Sue for cleaning the camper, because I know she did an amazing job. Now, let's see if it's still here. Guys, I started stockpiling. Can you see the bleach? Now, obviously, the heat's been on in here. So, that hasn't frozen. But now that the camper is winterized, I'm going to have to start hauling some of that stuff out there. That's bleach in that container. My hands are bleached out. So even though the camper is winterized, I could still run the heat inside there. We'll have a place to get out of the really cold. Technically, we could stay here overnight still if we wanted to. We just won't have a bathroom or a shower or any of them things. So, but at least we have a place to get out of the elements if we wanted to. Right, guys? I am so it's not, right now would be a good time. When I left here, it was absolutely too muddy to drag. Absolutely. This was all smushy and gushy, but now the ground's hard. It's frozen. Now, along with that, the poop's also going to be frozen. But excuse me. I just want to drag this and get it cleaned up. So, Monique, well, thank you. Thank you for coming over. I certainly do appreciate you guys coming over and following us. I know this isn't going to be as exciting as what you're used to seeing, but bear with us. We try to have a good time here. It's just, we just don't have as many animals, but I plan on, doing a little bit more than just the farm life. I have a wonderful family. As a matter of fact, part of the reason I'm feeding up early here tonight is Jaden has a Christmas concert tonight. He's in the band, and we may either go live or we may do a video of that so you guys can see Jaden doing that. And maybe we'll even, if I do a live, maybe I'll try to do a little interview with him. Well, thank you. I appreciate all the kind words. Mary's good, people. This PA life is definitely... guys, I miss Texas. I miss not worrying about hoses freezing and water's freezing. And you learn real quick. Here, like every waterer that I have out here, both them tanks have heaters in. The chicken coop's got a heater in the water. The goat pen's got a heater in the water. So it's just, a lot of it's a pain, but yeah. But as you can see, these guys are doing just fine. In fact, I was going to go around and fluff up some hay. Hey, Kay, how are you? Again, I appreciate you guys that are new for coming on here and at least giving us a shot, at least checking us out, saying hello to us. And like I said, if you don't stick around, I'll see you over there because I ain't going anywhere. The keys have been returned. Okay. So currently the farm, I'm standing in Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, which is maybe halfway between, a little closer to Philadelphia, but we're not too far from Reading. We're not too far from the Philly area. I'm probably, well, if you watched the other night, we were about an hour and 20 minutes from the Philadelphia airport. So, New Mexico. Woo-wee. Nice. Joseph. East Stroudsburg is not far from us. The UK is far from us. Your last name is Reading, so we spell Reading a little different. If you'd see it, it looks more like reading. And some people will actually call it reading, but it's Reading. Oh, cool, Amy. You're 2 hours south. Well, sometime you'll have to come up and say hello to us. I would wait till it's a little warmer. Hi, guys. I don't know if I'm banned from Longhorn Lester's or not. He hasn't told me that. But he may not tell me that till he gets his key back. So maybe that's the thing. I hold on to his key, then I have to go back. Kentucky, you know my wife's originally from Kentucky, right? 25 degrees in Mass. Well, thank you, Peggy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. These guys love their pumpkin pie. They just love their pumpkin pie. I did see that. He found the rubber ducky. You're the one. Isn't that funny? So now we'll have to wait and see. But there is other things that got left behind, guys. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, so he got his key back. That's good. So we are west of Philadelphia. Yes. Yep. About an hour and 20 minutes. Who is who? So I did this a little earlier, but I seen Roman's blanket. That's awesome. So this is Sinko. He's our special little guy. Whenever you hear me talk about my special little guy, Tim, that's Finley. I'm not telling anybody where the surprise is. We'll just have to all wait and see. The closest donkey to us is Fireman, and he is the father to the one on the other side of him, furthest away from me. Hi, Jacqueline. So that is Fireman and Elliot. And then the bad boy over here, who is a La Mancha goat, his name is Twizzler. And he's probably our naughtiest one. Hey, Ricardo, what's up, bud? And then there's 3 more goats. And they probably all in nosing around. And there's 2 roosters over here, Larry and Mo, which Larry and Mo have decided that they don't want to be in the chicken coop at night. They go into where the goats are. So I'm going to correct that because I don't want chicken poop all mixed in with the goat's food. Chickens make a mess. They just make a mess. He is not sweet. He's a pain in the butt. Now, guys, eventually I'm going to put a door in here. And I don't want any of the new people laughing at me. But I got to crawl through there where he just crawled through to show the goats. And I don't feel like walking the whole way around. So don't laugh. Please don't laugh. All right, go ahead and laugh. Guys, I got it. It is warmer in here. What are you doing, buddy, huh? Mama said you're sweet. All right, I'm not stuck. I'm good, I'm good. Okay. And then, right here, guys, is world famous. World famous, guys. You're seeing it right here live. World famous Oreo the goat. And he is the goat. This is Joseph. So, guys, these two goats right here were only I don't even know if they were probably, I don't know, a little over a month old when we first met him. I have video of him when he was a baby. I'll have to put that back out there. But when Jaden and I went to the farm show and we sat down in the goat snuggling stand, we didn't know Jay, we didn't know Lauren, we didn't know nothing. That goat right there, world famous Oreo, walked up. I picked him up and he fell asleep on my lap. Jaden found Joey and picked him up. These were the first two goats we ever held. It's a crazy story how we ended up with these two goats of our own. So that was on like, let's say a Sunday. Jaden and I were so excited. We went home. Now remember, we didn't know anybody. Jaden and I went home. I said, Mary, you got it. We're going back to the farm show. We're going back to the farm show. We're going back to the farm show. You got to do this. You got to do this. So the whole family went back and I searched out Oreo, picked him up, fell asleep in my lap. Jaden stalked Joseph and held him. And I have a picture of Mary holding Joseph when he was very, very tiny. So Jeff is a stalker, right? Pretty much that is how it went, guys. Jaden and I fell in love with these two goats, and then I got to know Jay through stalking on Facebook, and the rest is history. We're buddies. Jay had agreed that I could keep these two goats on his farm, and then all this stuff happened, and we ended up over here, and we were going to bring these two guys to our house. We actually have a goat house at home that we're eventually going to move over here to that field right out behind here that I just showed you guys. And they were going to come to our house, and that was going to be the end of it. And now here we are renting out the former Steinmetz family farm. We got cows, we got goats, we got donkeys, we got goldfish. So we just, guys, I got to crawl back out. You want to see this? No laugh. This is not funny, and do not tell. This is not Longhorn Lestrish. Okay. My face is red. And Dunlap, thank you. So you guys that are asking, I seen it go by. Fireman, if you see on TikTok, now that video has gotten stolen from Jay many times. But Fireman is the one that picked up the baby goat and ran around with it. So, Jersey Jeffish, right? Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Is Mary still on here? Sweet Mary. What time is it and what time do I need to be home? Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. Like I said, guys, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy what we do. It's on a very small level, but hopefully you'll be able to, the house in the background belongs to them. We're not renting that. It needs a lot of fixing up. But yeah, that is part of this property, but we really have nothing to do with it. Right now, the water's drained out of it. It's winterized. There's no heat in there. I mean, there's heat in there. There's no sense in running it when it's not being used. So, wow, buddy. Thank you. That worked out well, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much. Now I really got to send the keys back. Oh, man. So that's kind of what we do around here, guys. Like I said, sir, we're not doing that right now, sir. Nope. Remember, we don't do that. And like I said, this is our special little guy for those that Don't know. We love him so much. Guys, a little history on him. He was, you see his eyes are big. And that's part of what we love about him. But guys, Sinko has, when Jay got him from auction, he cost $5, guys. $5. He had severe pink eye to the point where he lost some vision. He was malnourished. He got stuck in a pond and got frostbitten. He was a, so as you guys know, the Chuck and Uno story, this was the third member of that story. He was shipped off to auction, and because of how little he is, nobody wanted him. So while he was at auction, he got, you guys know that they get sick. It's shipping fever. It's a real thing. It's you know, so he got sick. He came back from that. Like, we thought we were going to lose him then. So he has been through some things, and the fact that we have him here and I get to be the caretaker, and we're just, guys, he's not a show cow. He's never going to win any awards, but he's won our hearts, and that's all that matters, and we just love him so much. So, yeah. And I can't even take credit for saving him. I helped in some of that, but I'm almost glad that he was little and nobody wanted him, because he's a survivor, and if he had any size to him, I am convinced that he would no longer be here, because Chuck was hours away from being turned into a hamburger, quite honestly, guys. Hours. So, and like I said, the only reason this guy wasn't taken is because look at him. In fact, when we went to get him fixed, he was a bull when I got him. He is now a steer. Like I said, this is my hand warmer, guys. I know it's gross, but whatever. When we went to get him fixed, we called the vet, and we told him he's a Holstein. He's 3 years old. They wanted to know how much he weighs, and I said, probably 700, 800 pounds. And I don't think they believed me, because if you guys ever seen a 3-year-old Holstein, they're twice this size. So it's crazy. They came out. They're like, oh, okay, because they had to sedate him to band him. So yeah, like compare him to Moo. He's not even half the size of Moo. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a pacifier, but he's our special guy, and we love him so much, and we're glad, guys. We're happy, and what Mary and I like to say, our little setup here is it's perfectly imperfect. So no, Sinko is a Holstein, and Chuck is a Jersey cross, and we think he is crossed with Black Angus. So Lester, can you send some of the warm weather this way? Woo! I absolutely take care of the Argo. Guys, I don't know what I'd do without it. I don't. It's the first piece of equipment we have for here, and I use it. Like I said, it's loaded up with tools right now. I use it all the time. As a matter of fact, before I leave here, it's going to go get parked up in the carport because there's weather coming in. So, yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It does work for us. Absolutely. And we're proud of it, guys. We're proud of it. We have a long ways to go, and we're just going to continue to work, and the vision we have for it, we're just going to keep creating it and doing the absolute best we can with the resources we got. Like I said, you probably won't see any new animals around here till spring, because I want to be able to make sure that I can take care of everything that we have here and take care of them to the best of our abilities. So, makes sense? Is there any parades coming up? I don't know that. for a goat tour. Oh, man. That's funny. He didn't. Right. Right. Oh, guys. Well, I think I better wrap this up because, like I said, Jaden has a concert tonight, so I'm going to go home, get a shower. Like I said, I did her feet up a little early around here tonight, just because of that. But these guys are all doing great. I'm so happy that you guys came along. Hey, Ricardo, this is their pumpkin pie. Absolutely, these guys get pumpkin pie. I think Jay's happy too that the Lake Road property is being of use. So, but woo, it's a cold one. Well, moderators, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Again, I appreciate you coming along. All the new people that have come over from Lester and Jamie's channels, thank you so much. Like I asked, just give us a shot. And if it's not your thing, I'll absolutely see you over on our pages because I love to comment over there and I love to watch. I love to watch the thing that's going on over there. And we'll see you there if nothing else. But again, appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. None of this would happen without you guys coming on here and watching our videos, hanging out with us for a little bit. I just, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate everything. I cannot believe the amount of support that we have. It blows my mind, and we're so appreciative of it. All right, guys, remember, what if? All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon.